Here with Chattanooga Senior Joy Courtright. Joy, tell us, what are some of the key challenges about being on the sand with only one other player, and what are some of the things that you like about the strategy of pairs?
So I used to play indoor. I actually grew up playing indoor, so I knew like the differences of beach volleyball and indoor, having to be on a court with five other girls, and then also being on the court with one person. I think for beach volleyball, there are a lot of different factors you have that are played into it rather than an indoor. You have a lighter volleyball, you have the weather, the wind, the sun. You also have like different partners and like their different playing styles, and you have to work with them. You have to build that connection. And I think that for me, I really like I was a setter in indoor, so I was always the one like second touching it. So I've always like dreamt of like being the one to dig the ball, being the one to set the ball, being the one to hit the ball. And like that's just like because I'm so small, like I don't have that advantage of being tall and slamming the ball down. So with beach volleyball, I was able to like to prove to myself that like, oh, I can do all of it. And it's just so fun, like being able to touch the ball like multiple times. And I don't know, it's just I feel like you're more interactive with it rather than you have to work on one position. You have to do all of it. And I think that's very challenging. Also, on top of that, with the weather, the sun, playing with a specific person and one other person, covering up so much, like having so much coverage of the court. It's just so much more fun to me. And you have to be more smart mentally and physically as well. Obviously, you're jumping in sand, running in sand. Like I just think it's more of a challenge to me, I think. And also building that communication with your partner as well, building that connection, building that relationship. I think the past 4 years have been so challenging, but also like so fun because in the end, like you build that relationship with that person. So I just think beach volleyball is so much better than indoor, in my opinion. So I just love it. Like whenever I was younger, I wanted to play indoor in college, but and I ended up like not wanting to do it. I was too short. I wasn't really like finding the right schools. So I was just like, why not try out beach volleyball? And I ended up falling in love with it instantly. So it just like opened up my eyes to a new sport. So it's fun.
You talk about the last 4 years, and kind of some of the differences. We're going to actually touch into that a little bit. Where being your fourth year, and in your fourth season, you are now on your fourth partner. Each
Yeah.
year, it's kind of changed. How is it adapting to new partners with different abilities and attributes? And it kind of seems like it's something that can happen each year as well as throughout the seasons. And so tell us a little bit about how the adaptation happens, and how easy is it for you.
I think for sure you have to be able to be open to building a connection and building a relationship, like even on the court and off the court. I think with all of my partners throughout the years, um, I have been able to build that connection, being able to get to know them, being able to figure out like what they like, what they don't like. I think it's very challenging, but it's also very fun because in the end of the year, like you get to see like how much you've improved as a player and how much like you've helped that player as well become better. And I think for my playing style, I really want to make my partner look good. I mean, obviously, like as a setter, I was a setter. Like I want to make my partner look good. I want my partner to be successful. I want them to slam the ball. Like I want them to win, that kind of stuff. So I think being able to have that drive for each other and being able to be on the same page with each other is a really good note to take, like whenever you're adjusting to different partners, because they all have different playing styles, they all have different communication styles, and you just have to know how to adjust to that and also build that relationship with them. And yeah, sometimes like it can be hard, but sometimes like the work is like, I mean, wow, how do I word it? It's just like it makes it all worth it, I guess. So like in the end, like as long as you like work hard, stay on the same page with each other, be honest, communicate, like I think that's like the key to adjusting and like having new partners every year. Like I think being able to communicate to them also was very good. So yeah.
Well, last year your team had a lot of success, and you guys played in the NCAA tournament after winning the OVC regular season and tournament championship. Tell us about the experience of playing in the NCAA tournament, and how did it change the things for you and your team heading into this year?
I mean, obviously the experience was so surreal. None of us have ever experienced something like that, let alone like little me, like freshman year, thought that I was going to ever experience something like that. It was amazing. I was able to experience it with all my best friends, and we were able to have fun. Obviously, coming into this next year, we have a lot of people like trying to beat us and trying to create all of these strategies, trying to find all these little like ways to get past us. And I think with our team, like we've always had our held our heads up high, and we've always stayed like attempted to stay consistent, work together, because the only way that we can get to the championship again is if we do this together. Um, I don't think that we took it like lightly that we were gonna, oh, we won last year, oh, we're gonna make it there next year, obviously, because we're so good, all this stuff. But no, like we made sure that like we have to keep working. Like we have to even keep working harder, because we're gonna have so many people trying to achieve what we've achieved. And I think us as a team and as a whole, we've been able to be on the same page about everything, that like we can't just let this slide, like we have to keep working, keep grinding it out. Like our team motto is repeat the grind so we can repeat the glory. Like we have to keep working and work even harder. And also like with what do I say? How do I say it? Work harder with intensity and resilience. I think that's the word. But I think we've been doing so good this year, and I think that we're not going to let up. We get this free weekend for us, and we're going to be able to use that to rest and be able to grind it out for the rest of the year. Um, and I believe that we can achieve that championship again and be able to experience that thing that we experienced last year with all of the new freshmen. And I think I believe in us. Like we're gonna do good. I know it.
So you talk about what you would like to have happen again and being able to repeat, and talk a little bit about some of the team goals that you guys set for yourself for this season, and how you guys are going about meeting them this far into the season, and kind of obviously what's still ahead for you over the last few weeks.
So I'm sorry. Could you repeat that question?
So it's basically about the team goals that you guys set for yourselves, and
Mhm.
how you guys have progressed throughout the season, trying to reach those goals as well as trying to take it to the next step as you guys head into the conference championship and beyond.
I would say our team goal is to just stay consistent, do what we've been already been doing, don't let up. I think our pairs, like recently, we've been working so well together. We've been creating that connection even more. I can say for me and my partner, like we definitely like after this last weekend, we've built that connection that we've achieved, like that we've been wanting to achieve. I think with the other pairs, they also have as well. Can't say like that for themselves, for myself, but for like me, I can say that for me and my partner. Just we also like our goal is to be prepared for whatever, because we've had teams in the past like move things around and give us things that we didn't expect, but we were able to like push through and win in the end. So I think for our team goal right now is because we're doing so good. That's because we're like number one in conference right now, that we need to stay in that position. And I think that we've still been working hard, and that we have stayed consistent and hardworking and worked together. And I think that, like we just gotta be consistent. And if we're consistent and we work together as a team, I think we'll push it through and make it to the championship and win. So
All right. Well, Chattanooga Senior Joy Courtright, we definitely appreciate your time today, and wish you the best of luck the remainder of the season.
thank you. Thank you so much.